In the last video, we discussed what are public folder permissions that can be assigned on the user accounts. We discussed what users can do with each permission. I have shown you practically how we can assign permissions from Exchange Admin Center and from PowerShell, and how we can assign recursive permissions on public folders and their child public folders. In this particular video, we will be discussing what is public folder mailboxes retention period, what is public folders dumpster, how we can delete public folders, and then I will be showing you how we can recover public folders and how to restore public folder mailboxes. Dumpster is a storage space where deleted items are stored. When a user deletes an item from a public folder, that item moves to dumpster folder. Each public folder has an associated dumpster folder. Every public folder that you see in Outlook client or in OWA or even in Exchange Admin Center, all these public folders have an associated dumpster folder. So you will not come across a situation where you have public folders, but you do not have a dumpster folder. These dumpster folders cannot be removed or they cannot be unlinked from the public folders. When an administrator deletes a public folder, either from Exchange Admin Center or with the help of PowerShell commands, that public folder moves to non-IPM subtree dumpster root. This public folder will be retained here until the retention period is over, and then this public folder will be purged. If public folder contents are put on hold, in that case, if an administrator deletes a public folder, that public folder will be moved to non-IPM subtree discovery holds. If an administrator deletes a public folder mailbox, this public folder mailbox will be moved to soft deleted mailbox state. Within soft deleted mailbox state, this public folder mailbox will be retained for 90 days. So an administrator can restore this public folder mailbox within 90 days. If it doesn't restore this public folder mailbox, in that case, this public folder mailbox will be purged and it cannot be recovered. Before you delete a public folder from your Exchange organization, before you delete it, always check whether that public folder has child public folders or not. If a public folder has child public folders, you will not be able to delete the root public folder. And if public folder is a mail enabled public folder, you will not be able to delete that public folder. So before you delete a public folder, always make sure that public folder doesn't has child public folders and that public folder is set to mail disabled public folder. If you want to delete a public folder from your Exchange organization, for that you can run remove hyphen public folder hyphen identity. Here you can mention the name of the public folder that you want to delete and press enter. Yes to all. And then let's check the hierarchy. And we do not see PF7 in this list. As we discussed, when we delete public folder, it moves to non-IPM subtree dumpster root folder. So let's check how we can find the deleted public folders in non-IPM subtree dumpster root. For this command is get hyphen public folder non underscore IPM underscore subtree dumpster underscore root hyphen recurse. Press enter. So here you can see the dumpster folder or non-IPM subtree dumpster. Here we should see PF7. We deleted PF7 public folder and this public folder is here. So these are the system folders. If you do not want to see these system folders, if you want to see only the deleted public folders, in that case, you can use the same command, but here we will add one condition. And the condition will be dollar underscore dot folder class not equal dollar null. Press enter. So now you can see only the deleted public folders. Now let's see how we can recover the public folder from non-IPM subtree dumpster. If you want to recover the public folder, for that command is set-public folder -identity. Within identity, let me type it again, set-public folder -identity. And within identity, you will mention this complete path. Copy this, and then you will type the name of the public folder that you want to recover, which is pf7 slash pf7, and press enter. So this command has recovered the public folder pf7. If you want to delete a child public folder, for example, this public folder 10 or pf10 is the child public folder of pf9. So if you want to remove pf10, for that you need to mention the complete path of the child public folder that you want to remove. For example, remove -public folder -identity, and then we will type the complete path, which is pf8 slash pf9 slash pf10. Press enter, yes to all, and this way you can delete the child public folder. Let's check the hierarchy, and we do not see pf10. Now pf9 is the child public folder of pf8, and the pf10, which was the child public folder of pf9, is removed. If you want to check the non-IPM subtree dumpster folder, you can run the same command. Press enter. Here we can see pf10 is deleted and it is within non-IPM subtree dumpster root. If you want to restore pf10, then command will be set-public folder -identity. Within identity, we will copy this complete path, paste it, and then we will mention slash pf10. Now we want to store this pf10 public folder within pf9 public folder. So here we need to mention path where we want to restore it. So the path will be pf8 pf9. Press enter. Now let's check the public folder hierarchy. And here we can see pf10 is restored, and this is restored as it was earlier within pf9. Now let's see how we can delete and restore public folder mailbox. If you want to delete a public folder mailbox, for that command is remove -mailbox -identity. Within identity, you will type the name of the public folder mailbox that you want to delete, and then you will mention one switch, which is public folder. If you will not type public folder, then this command will not be able to understand whether it has to delete a mailbox or you are going to delete a public folder mailbox. So that is the reason we use -public folder switch. After that, you can use force and press enter. Click yes to all. And now the public folder mailbox 3, pf mailbox 3, has been deleted. If you want to verify the soft deleted state for the public folders, for that you can run get -mailbox -public folder -soft deleted mailbox. Press enter, and you can see pf mailbox 3, which is public folder mailbox, is inside soft deleted mailbox state. Now within this state, this pf mailbox 3 will be retained for 90 days. So if we want to restore it, we can restore it within 90 days. After 90 days, this public folder mailbox will be purged and we will not be able to restore it. If you want to restore this particular public folder mailbox from soft deleted mailbox state, for that command is undo -soft deleted mailbox -public folder, and then you will type the name of the public folder mailbox. Press enter. So here we can see PF mailbox 3, which is the public folder mailbox, has been restored. Now let's run get-mailbox hyphen public folder and press enter. So we can see PF mailbox 3 has been restored. So this is how you can restore public folder mailboxes and public folders. So if you have learned something new from this particular video, please write in comments and please subscribe to the channel. And guys, if you have any question related to the topics that I'm posting, please feel free to write in comments. I will be more than happy to answer your questions. Thank you guys. Thank you for your time. Take care.